Naruto was just a normal boy. He ran, he jumped, he laughed, but no matter how hard he tried, people looked at Naruto like he was a monster. Some parents even told their children, "Never befriend that monster." So Naruto had been alone for as long as he could remember. Today was no different. He failed the ninja exam again. But what was new? He couldn't even control his chakra. Naruto did not know that he was putting in too much chakra. He had no control because, at this point, the teachers didn't help him, telling him he wasn't putting in enough chakra or that his hand signs were wrong. So Naruto walked home, his head low. Then a teacher told him that there was a way to pass the ninja exam, having a powerful technique. So Naruto, at his lowest, agreed. He went to the Hokage's office, took the scroll of sealing, and picked a cool-sounding jutsu that caught his eye. Rings of chakra. So he drew 3 circles on each arm and started to put chakra into the rings, not knowing that the jutsu he was trying to learn would kill any normal man, because you have to put in an almost infinite amount of chakra that most ninja don't have. The other risk was that if it wasn't done right, it could take the person's chakra forever. So what felt like hours later, Naruto finally finished and was about to test it out, until the same teacher appeared, with a killer aura around him. "Mizuki, hey, I did it. Do I pass?" Naruto barely could dodge the shuriken that flew at him. But when Naruto thought he was cornered and about to die, Uruka jumped in and protected him with his body. "Uruka," Naruto said softly. He did not realize that the rings had started to glow. What Naruto did not know was that he messed up in the process of combining his skin with the ink. Well, just that. He accidentally fused the rings to his chakra pathways and his nerves, which made it easier for him to put chakra into the rings. But it had an unseen side effect with his emotions. Pain could make his rings weaker or uncontrollable, and if anyone found a way to damage his rings, he could lose his chakra or suffer some other unseen side effect. The glowing rings came off his skin and started to float next to him. 6 rings of chakra were under Naruto's control, even if he might not know that because of the fog of rage he was in. The rings went after Mizuki. Naruto stood up and apologized to Uruka for getting hurt before he ran to finish off Mizuki. Naruto did not remember moving. One moment he was kneeling beside Uruka, the warmth of blood on his hands, the sound of his own apology shaking as it left his mouth. The next, his feet were carrying him forward, fast, too fast, the ground blurring beneath him as the fog inside his head thickened. The rings followed. They did not spin wildly or crash into the trees like clumsy weapons. They moved with purpose, smooth and quiet, as if they had always known where to go. 6 circles of glowing chakra slid through the air, leaving faint trails of light behind them, and Mizuki felt it before he saw it. What is that?" Mizuki hissed, stumbling back, kunai shaking in his grip. Naruto did not answer. His eyes were fixed forward, empty and burning at the same time. Rage pressed against his chest, heavy and sharp, and the rings drank it in. The glow brightened. Mizuki threw another shuriken. It never reached Naruto. One ring tilted, just slightly, and the weapon struck it dead on. The metal screamed as it bent, snapped, and fell uselessly to the ground. Mizuki's confidence shattered with it. "This wasn't supposed to happen," Mizuki muttered. "You're just a failure. You can't even make a clone." The words hit harder than any blade. Pain rippled through Naruto's chest, old and familiar, and the rings reacted instantly. Their steady glow flickered, unstable now, pulsing like a heartbeat gone wrong. Chakra surged through Naruto's pathways, far more than he meant to give, far more than he could feel. Mizuki saw his opening. He rushed forward, swinging his massive shuriken in a desperate arc. The rings jerked in response, moving on instinct rather than control. 2 of them slammed into the weapon, stopping at inches from Naruto's face. Another wrapped around Mizuki's arm, burning through cloth and skin alike. Mizuki screamed. Naruto finally spoke, his voice low, trembling, and not entirely his own. "Why do you all hate me?" The rings tightened. Mizuki collapsed to his knees, gasping as his chakra was torn from him in uneven waves. Not stolen cleanly, not sealed, but drained, like water through a cracked vessel. Fear replaced cruelty in his eyes. Naruto finally stopped. The rings hesitated at first, but listened, placing themselves back onto Naruto's arms. Mizuki was frozen in fear. Seeing Naruto beat him so easily, he tried to use his chakra to do anything. But what scared him was that his chakra was half of what it had been at the start. That only scared him more. He had lost half of his chakra from a brat like Naruto. Uruka arrived as fast as he could and found Naruto standing in front of Mizuki's body lying on the ground. The burns on Mizuki's body were too much to be an accident. Naruto was breathing heavily, his face showing anger, but Uruka knew he was scared. So without realizing it, he pulled Naruto into a hug and said, "Don't worry, Naruto, you're okay now." Fast forward, Naruto had finished his 10th bowl of Ikaraku ramen. He didn't realize how hungry he was. Naruto ordered another one in just seconds, still hungry. "Naruto, you're going to bankrupt me, you know that?" Uruka said, his voice a mix of surprise and care. But Naruto was too busy eating to really hear Uruka. The rings were still there, but Naruto only really felt them if he thought about them. So he finished his 11th bowl and asked for another one. Uruka smiled and started to take off his headband. He said, "Naruto, you not only protected the village, but you also saved me." Naruto looked at Uruka, mouth still full of ramen. Uruka stood up and tied the headband to Naruto's head with a soft smile. "Naruto, from now on, you are a ninja of the hidden leaf.